Alright, we're hopping into an open league game for TNT Championship Season 2, 2023, Jordy versus Green Fox. Let's hop into game number 1 here. In the bottom, we have Jordy, and up top, Green Fox. Both with a ferret, falcon, squirrel. Otherwise, a little bit of unique comps here. I don't remember if Green Fox was in Town of 21 or not, but Jordy was. Jordy was on my team, the Owls. So this is open league, or open division. Rather, we have 2 divisions in this tournament, competitive and then open. So competitive for all the sweaty gamers who are really trying to be esports pros, and then open for beginners or more just kind of casual, fun type of matches. And we'll have to see where this one goes. Pretty large, kind of complicated map here. Both sides have pretty decent expansions. Green Fox could take this as the third. A little bit far away, but it's also far away from the opponent. And then there's a 9 o'clock, which is kind of neat. Like, you got these little bridges from both bases running over to that. So, gotta give this one a little bit of breathing room here. 8 farm double from both sides, pretty stock standard. And the big few decisions are gonna be: are we gonna continue to just make tier 1, or are we gonna go on to tier 2, or expand? So let's see. Jordy looks like they want to go for a quick expo. Green Fox getting some ferrets. How ferret abusable is this map? This looks like a little cheeky spot for a ferret, I guess, up here on this little high ground. Shell down that second base there. And Green Fox going for the expansion also. Overall, I like the opening a bit better for Green Fox. Sneaking out that tier 2. Yeah, Jordy's unfortunately just going to have to let the commander go down there. But Jordy did get a good scout, so... Oh wow, look at this. Jordy going right for that boar. Oh, Jordy actually did not see the ferrets, so Green Fox would be in a lot of trouble. They need to get the scout. Oh no, Green Fox! Didn't quite see it. Oh, this could be tough here for Green Fox. Unaware that the boar is on the way. However, it might just apply some pressure anyways. They do have the better army at the moment. Let's see if they can get the scout this time. Jordy really wants to prevent it. A little bit distracted by seeing the second base there. And yeah, this is the rough stuff right here. Because now we're kind of getting to the point where even if Green Fox did see the boar, it's a little bit late to react to it. So this might be a quick win here for Jordy. We'll have to see if Green Fox can manage to keep this boar at bay. Green Fox moving out now. Could have potentially taken a good fight here and knocked this base out. Let's have a lot stronger of an army right here, right now. But the boar is not far away. However, Green Fox might actually be pushing through. I mean, the boar is a scary unit, but it needs support. Let's see. Okay, Green Fox not able to deal crippling damage, but probably feels pretty happy about their position until they see this boar. So the boar is here, and Green Fox is going to run for their lives. Ah, that ferret! He's going to go down. Tries to get off this high ground. I like this a lot, but yeah, unfortunately, the boar, especially 1 base or 1 to 2 base boar pushes, I mean, you really got to see it coming. Green Fox almost had that scout. Jordy nicely placed it in the very bottom corner. Green Fox quite didn't go all the way down there to see it. And that's going to be it for game number 1. if Green Fox did scout the board, they could have built some Falcons or ecoed up and that kind of stuff, but without seeing it, well, let's see, the board does go down. Maybe I spoke too soon. I think Green Fox is actually okay here. With the re-rally of the Squirrels, I think the Ferrets actually got some decent shots on the board as well. The second base goes down. But Green Fox has actually already killed Jordy's second base. So now the economies are in the dumps. We're past the 5-minute mark. Both players try to expand, but they're no longer there. Green Fox's Squirrel is actually really getting decimated there based on trying to find a tile in that little choke point where that skunk is right now. So they spent a lot of time not DPSing. Green Fox really needs to keep this ferret alive. Doesn't look like... Oh my god, 1 HP! Run! Oh, great. Hero Squirrel takes it out. Nicely done from Jordy there. I think double skunk is a little too ambitious right now. I think one skunk's perfectly fine. So now both players are going to try to limp back into a 2-base economy here. And pure Squirrel versus Skunk and Squirrel. Jordy's definitely got the advantage. The big thing for Jordy is really keeping these skunks alive. It's going to be very hard to rebuild them on these economies. And Jordy was actually able to get some extra farms on that second base as well, so I think Jordy's got it from here, I say, for the second time. Let's see, the one skunk is going to fall, maybe? Oh my god, gets alive, barely any HP. Yeah, the fact that Jordy was able to sneak out a couple farms on that second base is really what's going to make the difference here. Now it's 3 farms to 0, really 2, because this one's about to go out as well for Jordy. Green Fox gonna push back. We're at the point of the game where it's just like, every little piece of food counts. Green Fox taking a bit of a risk here, gonna sell down some army to get some more farms. This one might be the nail in the coffin. Let's see. Green Fox out of Squirrels here. Gonna tap. There it is. GG. Game number 1 going to Jordy. Green Fox fought back, though, pretty well. I think it would have been a different game if they would have scouted that boar. But they did not. However, they were still able to survive after the boar attack, which is pretty great. So let's go into game number 2. In the bottom left, we have Jordy, and up top, with the Toads, we got Green Fox. Pretty similar decks here, both players with Ferrets, and Falcons, and Badger. No Pigeon with the Badger here for Green Fox. Generally, those units go hand in hand, but it's not insane. I mean, you can play Badger without Pigeon, it's fine. Really hyped for the Toads. I hope they can get some good hits. Toads are always a pretty poggers unit. Better against lizards or big chunks of tier 1, which I don't know how much Jordy is really going to want to commit to. Only has squirrels in the deck, so good spawn here for both players. Definitely a little better for Green Fox. 3 bases up here on the high ground. Hell, even a cabin to boot. But I think Jordy's perfectly fine as well. Got a pretty easy second base to defend, and then the third a little bit out there a bit, but still easy. Kind of interesting landscape here. Like 3 different plots of homes. You got their little high grounds, their little fence. So, I don't know about this base. I don't think this base will really get taken, but we'll just have to see if it becomes a crazy long game or not. Alright, 8-frame double from both sides. Might do a little fast forwarding as the game gets going here. So it looks like tier 2 from Jordy, Squirrel Toad from greenphox. Again, I would just love to see these toads really make an impact here. No pun intended. Decent scout from greenphox. Sees the build, but doesn't see the tier 2. But yes, do it, greenphox. Continue to just make squirrels and toads. I want to see this. I want to see this in action. I think 6 toads is enough. I'd like to see him go up to like 12 or 15 squirrels. And I think that would be a decent army to punch out with. Oh, they go for some falcons. And falcons on the side of Jordy as well. I think Jordy's build is better this game. But let's see if he's got enough to hold off. He is being quite greedy with the double tier 2 and the expansion. Jordy wants to move in a little bit. These toads, unfortunately, just kind of getting taken out. Alright, get some okay connections there. Are enough squirrels left? No, the gas absolutely dominating there. A couple toads went down to the skunk gas and to the punches by the squirrels. I wonder how you make toads work nowadays. Probably moles, too. Because moles are also like a melee unit and can help soak up the hits, right? Like, the thing with the toads is they just gotta live long enough to get there. greenphox is gonna come out again, but I think Jordy's gonna be just fine defending this. So toads do get some connections here. Falcon's actually still in the air. It's starting to take out these skunks. Ooh, it goes down. Nice for greenphox here. However, keep in mind that Jordy's got a little bit better of a progression here. You know, it's on the second base with that extra farm, and it even snuck out a badger during all this. So you can see that first fight really went Jordy's favor quite a bit. So if this badger comes out, it's going to be rough for greenphox. And again, greenphox is probably not going to scout it. So I like their idea of keeping the pressure on. Ooh, the commander goes down, though. These units are no longer being microed. Some of the toads are able to punch in anyways. Actually, that skunk's gonna go down. Okay. Jordy committed to this badger, but can he actually afford it is the question. greenphox needs to keep the pressure on. Falcon is here. Oh, he actually finds a badger war, and he's gonna try to target it down with the falcons. And Jordy sells it off. If he can at least trade this falcon for the skunk, I don't think he'll be able to, though. Gets it pretty low. Nicely done, at least halts the badger. The badger does immediately get replaced by Jordy. And greenphox doing a good job on the second base economy now as well. Would like to see greenphox get into some more falcons, rather. Gonna come in and see that other badger warren again. So now, and he's got time to react to this. So they can decide if he wants just to go up on falcons, to eco, or to get their own badger warren. Those are mostly the options here. Needs to choose one of them, though. Oh no, not the toads. Okay, good job. Good job there by greenphox. Not letting the toads go down to the cabin. So I guess greenphox is gonna go for trying to deny that badger warren again, by the looks of it. So wants to fly the falcons over. Getting into some more falcons here. Oh my god, it'd be sweet if greenphox can pull this off. I see what he's trying to do. He wants to just come in, scout, and then rally the falcons. Bam, rally him. See, I wouldn't even stay there. Oh my god, does Jordy doesn't see this coming! There he goes, now he leaves. Esports play here from greenphox, look at this. Oh my god. Isn't he even able to sell it? And the falcons, oh no, hold him! Oh, they don't quite get away. He wasn't holding the retreat button. That was sick. Way to go there by greenphox. And Jordy, badger warren number 3 going down. Really wants to get this badger up. But I think greenphox is in a good position to try to just like push out. Both players doing pretty good on the second base economy. Yeah, that was a Steam sound. I should figure out how to turn that off. Alright, good scout there from Jordy. I don't know, greenphox's army is looking pretty poggers. Working on third base. Needs to attack again because, again, Badger War number 3 has been placed by Jordy, so now is a good time for greenphox to try to get something done. Rallying the army in. Here we go. Toads Magodes. Can we get some toad connections, boys? There it is. There they are. Greenphox with the toads. Coming in. They're going to tie things up and take us to an even game 3 by the looks of it. Second base has been eliminated. At this point in the game, that's really GG, to be honest. Now, Jordy could try to make magic happen with this Badger. It doesn't look like greenphox is going to be able to get back in there, get in there far enough. The Badger is here. So greenphox has got to rebuild a mill. No, is he just going to go for it? He's got to stop starving. Yeah, there we go. The problem is that all the economic damage is already done. So Jordy's got one shot here. Try to make something happen with this Badger. He's really got to return the favor. He's got to win the fight. And he's got to take out the second base. But greenphox has plenty of Falcons here. He's got some toads to deal with the squirrels. That's going to be it for Jordy. He's actually just going to starve out. He's going to abandon the Badger to go build a farm. GG. Well played here from greenphox. Well played for both sides. We're glad to see greenphox coming back in game number 2. Tying things up. Alright. Let's hop into game number 3. Alright, in the top left, Jordy. Over on the right side, greenphox. Yeah, it's tough because I like Jordy, but I also like toads. I am a toad enthusiast. I was a little bit worried there for greenphox in the early game. The toads were actually a pretty big detriment. A lot of them were going down for free to like skunk gas and a couple squirrel shots. So, got a big old map here. I like it better for Jordy. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of fine for either side. Like, I like this back base a little bit better. But greenphox also does have, like, a very good pocket base here. And is tucked in nice and tight on the main, where Jordy's got several different attack paths into the main here. This is actually crazy. This is a path right here. But you would really never want to try to attack through this. But could you imagine if greenphox sat on the other side of this choke with, like, some ferrets? That could be very mean. But both players have access to 3 bases pretty well. Jordy can just start expanding down here. These are pretty awkward. They feel closer to greenphox, but it's kind of a weird route to get around to them. I mean, most games really don't go past 3 bases anyways, so I'm not super worried about that. I think both players have pretty reasonable third bases. This one's a little bit far for Jordy, but not too bad, and it's not very easy for greenphox to attack either. Greenphox looks a little worried with this opening here. He's got a turret down. I don't think the turret's necessary. If you are going to go for the turret, then you really want to be super greedy on your farms. Or maybe you're trying to hide something like a Badger. Okay, here we go. Green Fox pretending to macro up. Maybe just change his mind based on the scout. I'm really curious on the decision making here from Green Fox. Because Green Fox did scout Jordy with a single... Like, Jordy's doing a pretty stock standard, like, expand, you know, while kind of being safe about it kind of build. This is a good build. Like, 8 farm double into a tier 2, and then you check, like, okay, your opponent's expanding, so I can expand, getting a few farms there, not going crazy, not going straight to 16 or anything. Getting a lot of tier 2. But Green Fox started ecoing up, sold the farms for tier 2 Warrens, moved his units out on the map in a weird position. Jordy actually finds them, and Green Fox doesn't have his tier 2 here yet. However, is able to push through this, punch the skunks away. Gonna try to get this skunk. I don't think he'll be able to with the road. Oh, he actually does commit to get it. Oh, and he might get the other one with the falcon, but I'd like to see him kind of retreat for a moment. His own falcon does go down. He needs to keep this ferret alive. 4 HP, 2 HP, no, run, 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 run. All right. A little bit of messy engagements here from both sides. Oh, one ferret goes down, the other one, 1 HP, it goes down as well. Jordy's got to be happy about that. Yeah, look at this RB value graph, a little bit all over the place. But the thing is, I mean, Green Fox decided to sell off the farms early. And Jordy's well on his way to 16 farms here. And I think that the economy's been established for long enough by Jordy that Green Fox doesn't really have the army advantage anymore anyways. Especially because some of those engagements, like, Green Fox took some okay fights, but he lost like some falcons, he lost some ferrets, and those are really expensive units to rebuild. So I think Jordy is just going to clean this game up. I mean, he's been taking better fights, he's got a more technical army, he's got a wolf on the way, and he's got the second base really saturated. I think Green Fox's major mistake, honestly, was selling those farms early. I think what they wanted to do was a kind of a timing attack, like saying, like, oh, my opponent's being greedy, right? They're getting tier 2, they're expanding. But where he kind of messed up, I think, was he really invested in tier 2 to do that, which takes so long. You know, if you want to try to punish your opponent for being greedy, you should really mostly be building tier 1 just because they're very fast. And Green Fox is going to try to come back in this game now by skyrocketing his economy up to try to catch up with Jordy. But the big problem is this wolf. Big bad wolf is on the way, and it's about to be out. And Jordy's got a really good army comp to get supported by this wolf. I think Green Fox just saw the wolf there. So gonna try to turtle up. Third base on the way for Jordy. Let's see. Green Fox really needs some falcons here. Although more squirrels is not bad. I mean, Jordy does have 2 skunks. Getting some boots on the ground can be very helpful. Let's see, are we gonna get some more falcons? Yeah, here we go. Or actually, maybe thinking about the badger here, by the looks of it. Nope. Nope, can't decide. Is gonna be the badger. 4 ferrets on the way for Jordy. Third base as well. Jordy is just in a great spot this game. Green Fox is going to scout this third base and not be happy. And Jordy's ready to move out. Sells off the batter. Yeah, I think it was a little desperate play here from Green Fox, but might just be a little stumped on how to break out of this. I mean, Jordy is kind of ahead in every way. It's like, oh, let's build a whole bunch of squirrels and hope we can get there. But I think Jordy is just going to come in here and slap. Yep, that'll be it. Jordy 2-1 right now, taking a little bit of a lead here. Let's see if Jordy can close it out in game number 4. Okay, in the bottom, Jordy, and to the right, greenphox. Both players going over to lizards this game. You even see a snake from greenphox. I don't see snakes as much anymore, but they are good tech to pull out against opponents you're pretty confident will play badger or boar, because they really hard counter those units. Also a very strong tier 2 if you're just good with your micro. It can really kind of spread out the tags. Get a lot of value that way. But I think pigeons are kind of common these days, just because badger and boar are in a good spot, and pigeons synergize with that pretty well. So we're gonna let this one cook for a minute. Lizards on the way from Jordy. Actually, fast lizards. Curious if he's just trying to be a bit sneaky here. Yeah, I don't think it's based on anything that he's scouted. So 7 farm double coming out of Jordy. You could potentially try to pick off these pig here on the side if greenphox's units aren't in position. Jordy's just trying not to block the production. I'd like to see him run around this way, I think. Come in, I don't think he's gonna work. Yeah, kind of unfortunate engagement there for Jordy. But great defense for greenphox. That's what we want to see if we want to get a game number 5 here. So greenphox is taking a little bit of the edge in the early game. greenphox got some cams on the way as well, and is going to scout the expansion. He's be careful leaving his lizards there. Jordy is going to try to punish this, but greenphox's units are just better. Oh my god, that worked out great for greenphox. Now we can come in and harass the mill, and since mills on the latest patch, you know, start with a very low amount of HP and then gradually build more over time, this is going to go down very quickly. And greenphox is in a great spot this game. He's got his chameleons as well. I think he just goes pedal to metal here. I think he probably should have waited a minute to like let his units kind of regroup up. If he can keep this cam alive, he needs to get it out of there alive. It does go down. I think he's overextending just slightly. He needs to, yeah, pull back, kind of let all the boys get back together. He needs to be careful about leaving his units here. Again, Jordy like wants to take advantage of that. You can see, actually does, surprisingly. But Jordy's just so far behind on army right now. I think greenphox waits for his other cam. Where it is, there it is, and then should just continue to push in. Maybe even take a mill behind this. Like, I wouldn't put any farms on it, but yeah, just grab the mill, and then, or even this cabin would be better, because you don't want this game to go super long. You're trying to end it, so cabins are great in that position. You just get, it's like a farm for 60 bucks. You don't have to invest in the mill for it, so there you go. It's just an extra farm. Okay, here we go. greenphox moving in, and I don't think Jordy is going to be able to defend this time around. Jordy probably about to tap here. There's way too many units here from greenphox. Good job from greenphox identifying that they had the lead, and we're able to capitalize on that. So here we go. Match number 5. Let's see who's able to take the dub. Right, the bottom left, Jordy. And top right, Green Fox. Looks like similar deck compositions to last game. I think Jordy had lizards last time, actually. Jordy's deck might be a bit different. Kind of an odd map. This mountain in the middle is a little bit interesting. I mean, at first glance, it looks better for Jordy, but I don't think it's too bad for greenphox either. Like, this is a pretty reasonable base. It's actually really hard to attack that because of these rocks here. So Jordy's gonna have to, like, come in this way anyways. So this base is really kind of untouchable. And the greenphox does have an extra mill if it does come down to that. Usually it doesn't. But Jordy's got to be pretty happy with his expand. I mean, you never want your base to be next to a high ground. So greenphox is not happy that there's high ground right here. And Jordy is in the same boat as well onto the expansion. This cabin for Jordy too could really matter if we get into a scrappy game like last time where you can't really commit to a second base, but you know, just having that extra cabin will give you a little bit of an economic edge that can make the difference in a lot of situations. So 8 farm double from both sides. And what's going to be the first choice? Skunk for Jordy, Snake for greenphox. Let's see if scouts happen. Good scout from Jordy, good scout from greenphox. So very easy match, or easy, very balanced match this far. Evenly matched was the word I was looking for when I said easy. Greenphox got a little bit of money here. Jordy going for that expo. And greenphox going for this cabin. He's gonna knock it out. Oh, didn't quite get it. Pulled the units back a little too fast. There we go. It's gonna go down, no problem. Yeah, I love the cabin play. I think it's a little bit underutilized. Snakes here for greenphox. I'd like to see greenphox lean into more lizards. Lizards are really good against skunk. And is either side aware of what the tier 2 of the opponent is? What's going to be tough for greenphox is you just got to get those snake tags onto the right target. So greenphox will require micro. Both sides really. Jordy's going to want the skunks to be firing gas, but then also kind of running back at the same time. Whereas greenphox is going to want to be diving his commander forward to try to target the skunks with the snakes, and it looks like he'll get the targets. The question is, will the snakes live too? Jordy should back those snakes up now, or greenphox rather. Really good engagement there for greenphox. Gonna push in again, and this is starting to get dicey. Snakes are really deadly against pigs. One tag and they're gonna go down. So greenphox will just start tagging all these pigs. Oh my gosh, this might be over. That was a lot of economic damage. Greenphox is also able to slither away with one snake remaining. That'll heal back up in no time thanks to the extra reptile regen. Greenphox does scout the second base from Jordy. But again, this farm costs Jordy 120 bucks, where this cabin costs greenphox 60, right? Let's see if Jordy can recover. Jordy needs a good defense here. It's not impossible, some good gas. Really just needs to prevent those snakes from getting out of the skunks, but look how many units there are for greenphox. Now he might have trouble finding tiles for everybody to stand on. greenphox trying to get those snakes in, not quite able to get onto the skunk just yet. Actually, Jordy holding on fairly well, but the skunk's gonna go down now. But do these snakes get out of here alive? 1 HP! Oh my god, I'd be so mad if I was Jordy's. You can see he really wants to hunt him down, but no, that's gonna make him overextend if he does try. greenphox getting away with both snakes alive. absolutely huge in a low eco game like this. Gonna let those snakes take a bath. Get that extra HP regen. Dude, snakes have so much HP. It's actually kind of nuts. Oh, like 32? Alright. Another engagement here. The squirrels from Jordy did have the ground first, but greenphox has just been taking such good engagements throughout the course of the game. And when he was able to get in early and knock out all those pigs, I mean, Jordy's tried to reinvest. But that is going to be it. Jordy not wanting to give up because it is the 5th game. But hey, winning or losing 2-3 is a lot better than losing 0-3. The way that this tournament is working, every map matters. And there it is, GG. greenphox is going to take the series 3-2.